Kalisha, tell me about your business.
So I have a handmade natural wax candle. It's called Ambient Vibes. So hence the name. It's all about relaxation. All my candles are made by me with only essential oils and only 100% soya wax. I don't use any paraffin wax because it's really bad for your health and bad for the environment. Most of my candles are a medium size, but you can get smaller size, and I do 3 various sizes: 9 cl, which is really small, 20 cl, which is medium, and 30 cl, which is large. They burn between 30 to 60 hours depending on the size of the candle, and the general idea is just to relax. So I use ingredients like lavender, cedarwood, eucalyptus oil, like every kind of essential oil you can think of I use.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between your candles and the ones in like Asda?
So, like I said, Asda, they use paraffin wax, which is really bad for your health. So anyone that has like respiratory conditions such as asthma or bronchitis or anything like that, like the paraffin wax, it burns like a black soot, and it literally goes into the air. So you're actually breathing in that really bad chemical. Whereas with soya wax, it's natural, it's from the soya bean. So it's really, really good for your health. It's good for the environment because it's biodegradable, which means it just disintegrates. It's so soft. It's like if you put it on your skin, it will do nothing to you. It's like cocoa butter.
What do you think of these?
They look nice, but ultimately,
They're gonna kill you.
yeah, basically, in the long run. So, they look very, very pleasing. So I rate, if you look at the ingredients, probably it'll tell you. This one is unwind scented wooden lid candle. About the candle, burn time up to 50 hours. Ingredients: paraffin and palm wax. Palm wax is also terrible for you as well. It's not good. I think in some places it's actually banned that you can't get it. That's how terrible it is. Fragrance, instructions for use. Okay. Yeah. So the ultimately worst 2 type of waxes that you can possibly use in a candle is in this candle. Also as well, if you're not careful, I've seen candles blow up that have been made with paraffin wax. So if I was you guys, I would stay away. Really stay away. But they look nice. They look nice. They smell good.
Well, ultimately they'll kill you.
Yeah. So, you want to live?
They wanna die.
You want to die? Take a big. So, I do the handmade candles. I also do candle workshops. So, I teach people how to make their very own soya wax candle. I've also written a book on how to make your own candle. So, it'll be available very, very soon as an audio book and also as a hard copy. And I intend to do just basically teach people the difference between soya wax and paraffin wax. I also will be introducing new waxes as well, like rapeseed, coconut wax. Those are all natural plant-based waxes which are really, really good to use. Like, if you can, stay away from paraffin wax. It's so bad for you and so bad for the environment as well, especially if you've got children and pets. It's a no-go. Yeah, it's really, really bad. But if you don't believe me, burn a candle that's paraffin wax and you will literally see the black soot just going into the air. And sometimes...
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, sometimes it can go onto your ceilings as well and you can't get it off. So it's definitely a no-go.
It's like smoke.
Yeah, black soot.
Black soot.
It's really, really bad.
What's your favorite music?
My favorite music is 90s R&B, gospel, and old school dancehall.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is the Bible.
What's your favorite way of relaxing?
With a candle, in the bath with a glass of wine, or on the sofa, a candle burning. Candles are always burning. That's always my go-to for relaxation. So on a sofa or in my bed, just chilling. Oh yeah, and don't forget the good snacks as well.
But what actually got you? Why did you decide to start making candles?
I started making candles because I got fed up of buying candles that just burn lopsided and created this black soot. At the time, I didn't know what the soot was, and I started to do some research as to why this was happening. And I realized that it's paraffin wax and what it can do to your health and what it can do to the environment. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. So I self-taught myself how to make candles and what were the best ingredients to use. And I took it from there, and then I started giving them out to my family and friends. And they were like, oh my gosh, Creature, this is really, really good. I love your scents. They're so, so strong, but not overpowering. And then I decided to make it into a business.
What does a powerful black woman mean to you?
That's a good question. You need to be resilient, you need to be strong, but ultimately you need to be human. So know when to speak up, know when to show your emotions, and knowing that showing your emotions is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Who's she? Just be true to yourself.
What does religion mean to you?
It kind of means everything, because that's how I set my foundation on how I live, my morals, my integrity. I'm a great believer in living good and good will follow. There's a higher being and myself. I'm a great believer in saying positive affirmations, manifestation, taking time out for yourself. And for me, gratitude is everything. I always say to my daughter, without gratitude, you have nothing in this world. It takes you far. You need to be grateful for what you have, and ultimately, more blessings will follow. If you like someone that complains or something, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, blah 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 blah, how do you expect to receive more? I don't know if people are aware of the law of attraction. So if you think positively, you'll get positive outcomes. If you think negatively, you'll bring more situations of a negative. You'll bring more negative issues to yourself.
Why do you think you've been so successful?
Determination, hard work, or work smart, as they say, and just get the job done. You have to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, you kind of just drop off the earth, so to speak. And just because you failed the first time doesn't mean you're going to fail the second time. Part of success is failure. Knowing what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and keep going, because you will get it. You will get to your goal. You will achieve your goal. You just have to keep at it. And I remember the first time I failed, and I felt really heartbroken, and I was like, oh, why is this happening? And I thought, okay, I've had my moan. You're allowed to moan, you're allowed to feel how you feel, but you're not allowed to stay there. You're not allowed to stay in that space. Ultimately, feel how you feel, and then, put on your big girl pants, so to speak, and, find your ways. You need to find your ways. Okay. You need to kind of know what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And then one day, the penny will drop, it will just click. But it's nice though when you get a sell and when people are talking positive about your product. It makes you feel good. It really, really does. And I'm grateful that people enjoy my products and they come back for more. And they just generally enjoy them.
So what's the goal of your business?
My goal? Well, at the moment, I'm online, and I want to eventually branch out to have my own candle boutique, But it won't just be a boutique. It's going to be a service where you can buy candles like there and then. So I'm going to have 1 hour service where if you come in at a certain time, I'll be able to make the candle for you there and then. I'd also be doing gift cards, gift sets as well, which is coming up very, very shortly.
Will books be included, like therapeutic books to develop the mind?
Yeah, so I've already got the how to make a candle guide, but I will be doing another book on what works best for certain moods, certain conditions such as anxiety, depression, and
Are guys intimidated by a successful woman?
some guys are, but those are the wrong guys.
Explain how they're intimidated.
If I say, oh, I've come across a few people, I'll say, oh, I've got this success, I've got that success, this has happened for me, and they seem disinterested, or they'll say negative thing about my words, or they might say, oh, what if this happened, by trying to plant a negative seed. Those are the people you need to stay away from. Or they might say things like, oh, well, you've got this, you've got that. It didn't drop out the sky, I had to work for it. So those are the people that you need to stay away from. You don't want to be around people like that. You want to be people that elevate you, that bring you up, that champion you, that celebrate you. Those are the types of people that you need to be around. Like-minded people, people that got drive, goal-orientated people. Comes this. But those, yeah. So I just feel that I've come across a lot of negative Nancies in my time to date, or energy vampires, where they see your success and they just want to take.
So with you, is it more male, female, both?
I feel like where it concerns the taking, it's male, but where it concerns the jealousy and the negativity, it's more female. Or I've had a female before. I went to this seminar once. I don't know. You might see it as a positive thing. She's done something very similar to me, making candles that wasn't quite the same, and I mistakenly told her what my next plan was, and her response was, "Oh, I'm gonna do that," and I was like, "No, you're not. You can't do that." She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that," and I thought, okay. So that night I went home and switched it up a bit, because I didn't know when she was going to do whatever she said she was going to do, whether it was before me or after me. So I had to switch it up. And long and behold, I was on Instagram one day and she done what she said she was going to do. And I was like, look at that. So she actually copied my idea. But I guess you can say that's a form of flattery, because obviously she took it from me. But I was annoyed, I'm not going to lie. I was quite irritated by that. But yeah, so I just thought, whatever.
One red flag people should look for in somebody.
In general? One red flag in general?
For you, that's a main...
People that tend to just want to take, and they say, oh, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And you're like, okay, sure, I'm quite a giving person, so if that's this only need, I'm going to help them. But when they start to take the mick, it's just like, okay. That's a red flag for me. Someone that just seems to just want to take. It's not about giving to receive. It's not even about that. But, you know when someone's taking liberties, and you know when someone is generating meat. So for me, I think it would be someone that just seems to just want to just drain you for whatever they can, whether that be emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever it may be.
Cool. Episode 1. Kalisha, the Boss Babes.
Oh, I like that. Kalisha, the Boss Babes. Love that.